like any tour, shit went totally awry the second we left LA. And from bands not being able to make it out, to promoters not knowing what to do, to all sorts of first-time tour shit going down, we were in a little bit of a conundrum, as one would say. So for the first part of the tour, I did the pretty much bulk of the driving with all these little assholes sitting in the back. And our genius lead singer, while sleeping in a crevice, decided he needed to bring his 20 fish to our first tour stop. It was a blasty blast.
Well, after the Hemet show, we were going up to Grand Junction, and we had a lot of free time in the band. There was a few times where Brandon got out of line, and I just had to, like, restrain him.
Oh, God, I'm so strong! No, I don't want to eat it! Chip knows, if I eat the oranges, I calm down a lot! No! Don't stick that in my mouth! We got to Grand Junction hella early. None of us had ever been to Colorado, I don't think. Definitely not me. So we just kind of scoped the town. We had a good opportunity to get drunk in Colorado. Oh, my weed is right here! In my suitcase, and I'm being really queer! Touching everyone, shut all up in here, motherfucker! Such a fucking young and shit! Oh my goodness! Oh, you're not a dude! I can't touch your shit! That wouldn't make me feel again! I wouldn't! Be jumping around all excessively, out of control. Like, we're never like that ever in real life. You know what I'm saying? The second show we played in Grand Junction was probably my favorite show. It was a lot of fun. So you can just really see it in our playing in the beginning. It was just a good time.
Kicked out of the band for vindicating myself. Vindication. I kicked some serious ass even though I wasn't supposed to play.
Well, you know what? I had its ups and downs, being in the knockout. You know, I had sex with a bunch of people. Brandon's a homosexual. Climbing the bed with you, and you don't notice.
I personally like this bit because I get to bash on Brandon, and I hate Brandon.
We were playing Paranoid at Grand Junction, Colorado, and it was Alex's birthday, that bitch. And he thought it would be fine, just fine, and not get fined with a fine, because he's so fine that he could jump on my stage, fucking half naked. Good God, we have the evidence on tape.
So right after probably the best show of the tour in Grand Junction, we decided to jump in the car immediately after we may or may not have had a couple drinks, and decided to drive for 3 hours all the way to Denver, bearing through snow and Brandon pissing in snow and all sorts of great stuff. And we get to Denver, and our sleeping accommodations weren't the best.
Getting a hotel room is like a phone call away. So we got that straightened out, got to the hotel room, and I started like cutting my own hair and doing stupid shit, and we broke a door, and we're chaotic as usual. 5 or 6 years of cutting your own hair and looking like you're a clown. You know, that's $10 like a time. I say that's like thousands of dollars. Who's laughing now?
We're at the mall in Denver, somewhere in Denver, some classy mall, and you know, we're just disturbing the peace. Anyways, our promotion goes hard because our music goes hard, and if we don't put in all the work, then we won't get out there.
We were out in the malls of Denver promoting to the people of Colorado when we decided Katy Perry was the best option to go. And you better shape it up, because if you don't ignite the light and let it shine, just on the night like the 4th of July, because baby you're a firework, like a girl, you gotta boom, 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 yeah, better than the moon, that's 21 and up, boom, 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 even better than the moon, the sun, and Mars, and Venus, and the planets too.
The last show on the tour, probably the biggest show of the tour, pretty much while we were out there, is for a show at Bender's called Zombie Spring Break, and it was pretty interesting. We had a bunch of people coming in, you know, blood and fake guts and gay zombie, pink hair, and actually someone dressed up as our logo, which was pretty crazy, in a Hawaiian bloody shirt. That was pretty enjoyable. And we decided to rock their faces for a little bit. We learned a lot of lessons, met a lot of new friends, and had a blast.